Hello, my name is Tal and I'm a little bit sick, but today I want to talk with you about something that's really important to me. I said in my last few videos that I don't have a microphone and I want to help you if you don't have one as well, so you can record outside. If you're seeing this footage, that means I've succeeded doing it. And soon we'll move to Premiere to see how did I do it. But first, I need to get a haircut. Oh, one more thing. I really want to shout out my first subscriber, but I can see who it is. So if you know who you are, thank you for subscribing. And if you're not subscribed already, if you want to see new things, go ahead and subscribe. Let's get a haircut done. Well, now after I get my haircut down and say what you think, but the first thing we need to do is actually inside the camera. After we got our framing and you need to record the sound, we need to set the camera sensor as low as you can. That's been like 1 or 2, because the camera sensor is really bad. What we are going to do, we're going to speak a bit louder, we're going to record lower, and then in the editing process we will pick the sound up so it will sound better. And let me just get home so you can see how this is done, okay? Well, we're finally home, so let's start editing the footage and see if we can get a good sound out of it. Now, the first thing we need to do, get the footage into Premiere and make a new sequence. Now, after we have a new sequence, if we will take a look at the sound level, we'll see that it's really low. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hit G on the keyboard, we're gonna lift up those decibels with around like 15 or 25. It depends on the footage, how far you stood from your camera and how loud you shouted. So in this footage I will need like 25, but in the other shots that I did for this video, it's around 15 and something like that. So let's take a look and hear the sound wave now. Hello, my name is Tal. Okay, you can hear that you can hear me as sick as I was and still am. Good, we need to take it a bit further. We have a lot of background noise. We don't want to hear that, we want people to hear much clearer sound. So we're gonna go into the effect tab and search Denoise. Should be 2 Denoise effects over there. One is an old one and one is a new one. So let's take the newer one and just drag it into our footage. Now let's click our footage, go to the effect control and hit edit near the footage. We got our footage and we're gonna see this huge graph. So what we're gonna do next, after we've done that, we have the 2 options that we need to care about. The first one is the processing focus, which tells Premiere which area of the sound wave should it focus. Do it with the flat line to focus on everything, the upside down Z, sort of, to focus on the lower frequencies. You can do it with the middle one to tell Premiere to focus on the middle frequencies. We can do the opposite one, which tells Premiere to focus on the sides and not on the middle, and the other Z kind of like thing, which tells Premiere to focus on the high frequencies. So we're usually gonna go flat or to the first frequencies, and which one of them that works best for us. You can always change and hear the difference between. Second thing we're gonna care about is the amount. Now, if you're recorded without microphone, I would suggest having a higher amount, around 60 or 70 should be fine. Usually 70 is a bit too high. Let's try 74 and hear how do we hear the footage. It also depends how you recorded the footage, so let's give it a shot. Something that's really important to me. I said in my last few videos that I don't have... we can hear it's like my voice sound from a bubble, that's really not good. So let's take it a bit lower, to like 63 maybe, and hear it now. I want to help you if you don't have one as well. But that's much better. So we got those 2 options down, so now we can hear it. We can obviously Control C this effect and place another footage on a timeline and hit Control V, just paste everything, and you can also use the copy attributes effect to just paste it on all over the timeline. But I would suggest taking a shot by shot like you recall correctly, because some shots have been recorded higher, some have been recorded lower, and you need to just match up the frequencies so it will sound fine. Now the last tip I want to give you is try to record in a place where it's really quiet if you don't have a microphone. Where you saw me recording, it's like a park that I have near my house, and you know that around the noon no one is really going out there, so I could record there. But it was actually my first time recording outside, and it was really scary, so I could not even focus my footage. and I just recorded there. And even when I walked on the street, I tried to speak as loud as I can, and I walked like in a street that wasn't so busy and it wasn't like a main street of sort. And if it's a main street, it's like in hours that not a lot of people, not a lot of cars goes there, but there was at least obviously some sound. But at the end, you can get a higher quality sound even if you're recording like in a really low settings. Now another good thing to do is, even if you have a good microphone and you just had a bad recording day, like a lot of noise outside, you can use this trick to just fix the sound wave. I always use it when I record, like even with a high-end equipment, to just clean up like 10% or 20% of the lower and higher frequencies, just to give it that nice boost so it sounds really clean, really smooth, no background noise at all, not even like hissing and anything. The last thing I want to say is this thing doesn't always work. Sometimes you're gonna try it and it's like being really windy outside, or someone just was yelling near you and overcame your voice. You need to recognize that your voice is the highest thing in the recording. This is why I told you earlier to speak louder, because if your voice is not the highest thing in the recording, it will be really hard to differentiate between your voice and the background sound. That's it for this video. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe. I hope until next week I won't be that sick. I'm gonna upload weekly and give you all the information that I've got in the little time I've started working and editing. Now I hope to hear your sound getting better and better in the videos. I will try to get mine as well, even if I don't have a microphone right now, and when I do, well, obviously we'll hear the difference. I should go back to editing this like tutorial so I can publish it so you can see it, right? Peace.